Welcome to a day in the life of EU Affairs consultant Kerstin Duhme. The former political advisor to the Greens is now the managing director of FTI Consulting.
I usually get up around 6 and then I go running here in Parc Saint-Contenaire for between half an hour and an hour, yeah. Well, yesterday and also today, I have a client over from the US. We have that very often. We do all sorts of meetings, team meetings, but also meetings, with MEPs or people in the Commission, the permanent representations. And then usually that also involves events in the evening, dinner. So, I don't know, yesterday I think I was home at around 10:30, so I should be in the office latest at, let's say, 8:15. See you then. Bye.
After a decade working with the Greens, the energetic German now heads political communication strategies for clients across the oil and gas industry. But how has this influenced her outlook on environmental issues?
Well, first of all, I'm also older, so I guess things just change. But yes, of course, working with industry and on this side, of course, I have taken different views. I'm still a member of the Greens. I still often see my role as facilitating a dialogue between the two. But yeah, you might say maybe I have a more pragmatic view on things, working closely with industry and trade associations. I of course try to take their view, look at things from their side. But I think it is very important that dialogue is happening to bring things forward for the greater good. Thanks so much. I always find it's so great that we really have built these close relationships with both charities. And as Kerstin said, we go there and try to do some projects other than only the Blueprint Touch. So we only want to inspire you people also to do that. There's a lot more we can do than playing just touch. So I just went with a client to Strasbourg last week, and we talked with a lot of MEPs from the Environment Committee, for example, and they told me that just in that committee they have to deal with 42% of all the legislative dossiers. So they said, we just can't do that. That's from health and environmental issues, from, lung cancer to shale gas resources. So in a way they look for other stakeholders, be it industry, but also of course NGOs or think tanks, academics, to help them through this process and to provide them facts and figures and evidence so they can have an informed opinion. For me, that's an absolutely normal democratic process, and we are part of that. Well, I wouldn't say Germany is in control of the whole crisis. I think Germany has a quite strong position at the moment because of the relatively stable economic situation. We got out of the crisis quite well, 2009, 2010. Unemployment is quite low. And I think it's partly because Germany did a lot of cuts and changed labor laws already 10 years ago. It was under Schröder when we went through a quite painful process. And I think that kind of pays off now. So we are in a strong position, and we also, I think, are very convinced Europeans. And we know that we need Europe, that we cannot do it without Europe. And, an export-oriented country, we profit from the euro. So it's a give and take, and I think Angela Merkel knows that, and that's what she's driving at. Merkel obviously supports Sarkozy. The Social Democrats in Germany would be happy if Hollande would make it. For me, the tragedy is the result. Marine Le Pen has gotten as the third one with more than 17%. I think that's a bad signal for Europe, for a country like France, one of the founding member states, that a party like that is at the moment so strong. And it's a warning signal. It means, we have to do something, communicate better to the people that we do not have similar results in other countries. For me, it's a cliche, but for me, the European Union is still the biggest peace project there is. And I find it, having been in Brussels for 9 years, I still find it so amazing if you look at the 27 member states, all the different cultures and history these people bring, that they actually can make it. I think that is something we just have to fight for, and we all profit from that. And we cannot make it alone, especially if you look at China rising in Asia. We just cannot do it alone. We have to understand that. And for the young people, we got to pull ourselves together. I think it's a lot of communicating with the people, and of course they feel, with the bank crisis, they have been left behind. And I think there's a lot we have to do better, but we got to do it.
The first name out is BLP.
Okay, so Bowen, Leighton, Faisner.
Cheers and play touch with us. I had superb meetings. My key issue is energy, so I had superb meetings with my clients, and there was a parliamentary hearing and the ITRE committee meeting. All very, very good, very, very successful, good discussions. And I'm still having dinner again afterwards with the clients, so the day is not over yet. But no, it's been a good day. The day is fine for me. Whatever.